Hello, welcome to part 2 of the Super Mario Galaxy Luigi any percent beginners tutorial. For today, we are going to be looking at the Terrace part, or I guess the first visit to Terrace part of any percent. So today we will be going through Gateway, Good Egg 1, Good Egg 2, Honeyhive, Honeyhive 2, Honeyhive 3, Loopdeeloop, Flipswitch, and Megaleg. I will be splitting this up by dome, but the reason I said visit 1 was because you do go back to Terrace a few times. So I'll explain, not quite in depth, I'll make a routing video once I'm done with all of the tutorials. But you have Fountain after Terrace. After Fountain, you have Kitchen. And then after part of Kitchen, you go to Sweet Sweet, which is the Luma. And then you go back to Terrace for 2 other galaxies. And you go back to Kitchen. And then you go back to Fountain for 2 galaxies. And then you go to Bedroom. And after all of Bedroom, you go to Engine Room. After Engine Room, after Toy Time 2, you go back to Kitchen for Buoy Base 1 and S, and then Drip Drop, which is the Luma there, and then you end off with Honeyhive L. So it is a bit interesting, but it'll make sense when I do the routing. I'll do everything in order. I'll do everything in order, but today I will be demonstrating Gateway. So, or I guess I'll start with Gateway. So normally, when you start any percent, you will automatically be in Gateway. It is the first galaxy you do, so you won't be doing this. This is just so I could do it on a completed file and skip cutscenes and stuff like that. But Gateway is very, very self-explanatory. You always do it. There's just a few things I want to touch base on in it. So, right off the bat, you want to be collecting star bits. You'll be using these star bits for the bunnies. So, you walk the bunny over here. Make sure you're with the bunny at all times, or else the bunny won't move. So, the order you do it is crater, grass, pipe. So, as soon as the bunnies leave, you go to the left, and then you enter the crater, spawning the bunny. Now, you don't need to use star bits, but it is recommended, and it speeds things up a lot. So, after you do that, you could walk through here to get extra star bits. You want to go into this grass. Again, hitting the bunny and grabbing it. And then after you grab that bunny, you lastly go into the pipe. Apologies for my aim. And then you grab the bunny. So after you grab all of the bunnies, you immediately go up, go to this step, face right here, make sure you get the angle right, and then backflip. And you land up here, and you just walk forward. And remember, first run, you should not reset. First run should be a placeholder run, so you know what you can improve on. So right after Rosalina goes away, so I see people do this differently. Some people walk around the Luma To avoid the activation box, I like to face backwards like this. Do a backflip. And spin. So here we do the camera trick, which is you go immediately into first person and then back out, and it cancels the landing animation. You grab all of the star chips in this order. You guys can slow down the video. I don't want this video to be too long. So I'll be going through these things pretty much at normal speed. Generally a bit slower though. You guys could slow down the video. I will be explaining. So you want to walk up to the Luma and initiate the conversation, and then walk down right to grab the key. Make sure you jump on the Goomba, and then go back up to the Luma. Here you don't want to do a landing cancel because a sling star does not initiate that. You long jump. You hit the crystal with a starbit, and then spin to kill the giant Goomba. Go back to talk to the Luma, and enter the pipe. So here you want to mash A, jump, and immediately hold down to down right, and then jump and spin. And then you do these switches on the side first. And then you long jump, you go over here, and then do it in this order. So right here, as soon as you step onto this one, or even right before, you want to spin, and it'll cancel this Luma talking to you. And then you want to get those three as fast as possible. And if you did it right, this should open up, and you grab the star. I am exiting so I can go through the animation as fast as possible. So after all the cutscenes, with talking to Rosalina and the Luma, you will find yourself going into the Terrace. So immediately, again, you go into the Terrace, and then more sorry. More talking, I'll put it like that. So you go into Good Egg. Again, you won't have anything unlocked, but you'll go to Good Egg 1. I won't skip it. I won't skip some of the cutscenes to demonstrate it. So immediately, you want to go to the wooden path. Long jump up while collecting star bits, because you do need star bits for Sweet Sweet. You long jump and then do a holding A nunchuck spin, so you can get into the radius of the launch star, and then again use the launch star, landing cancel, and then follow the route I'm using. Sorry, follow the route I'm using for the star chips. I'm doing it a bit slower than normal. Another landing cancel. You could do a triple jump here, and then a spit and nunchuck spin. Long jump right here. Go over here. Backflip. Backflip again. Hold, and then spin right before you land. Then you do something like that. I'm just gonna grab the coin, and then you do Dino Piranha as normal. I'm not gonna do that because it's very long, and I want to keep this video very short. So I'm gonna demonstrate Good Egg 2 without skipping the cutscene, because it is very important that you do it the way that you know, I do it here. So while you're flying in, you want to grab all of these star bits, or as much of them as possible. You want to grab star bits, spin over here to get all the pebble star bits. My thing isn't working. Go right here, spin this, and then you want to get right here, shoot those guys with more star bits, and they will give you 3. Stand under here, and then jump 10 times, making sure you're at a complete stop, so you don't accidentally run out, because you are given a timer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grabbing all of these star bits. And then here you do what I showed in the last video called a Luma bounce. So you backflip, do a homing ground pound while holding back, and you should get the right distance. It is not necessary for you to do that. What you can do is do it the normal way, which is just following the path, with the same path that you start the homing ground pound on. So what I like to do is, if I feel I don't have enough, I go up to this crystal, break it, and then go to this launch star. You don't have to do that if you feel like you have enough. I think 65 should be fine. Make sure you're grabbing the star bits that you see. Landing cancel, go to this crystal. And you should have around 80, 82. And then again, complete stop and jump 10 times. And then you should have enough. Yep, as soon as you see the 1-up, that means you're good. If you find you don't have enough, there will be a comet that'll drop 3 right there. So you can grab those while you're flying by. If you find you still don't have enough, you can get the few in this patch. There's 3 there. There's a crystal here. There's Goombas and another crystal there. But once you have 100, you go up here. And then you feed the Hungry Luma 100 star bits. And I just want to make a disclaimer, I'm not going to be showing any extremely difficult strats. Space Junk Skip, I will touch on, but you don't have to do it. Same with Battle Rock Skip. So here, what you do is, you walk forward, do a jump, a wall jump spin, backflip, wall jump spin, another backflip, wall jump spin. And then you should make it up really easily. Another landing cancel, and immediately walk to the right, and then long jump to this crystal. And then you go over here. So, depending on how fast you did it, you might have to wait for the cycle. But you walk through, do a backflip, and then a spin about right there, so you're able to land directly on to the launch star. And then here, you do a long jump and a spin. And that is Good Egg 2 complete, and all of the first part of Terrace Good Egg. There is a return, and I will touch base on that in a later episode. Make sure you do not save if you're doing a complete run. Unless you don't have a finished save file. In that case, you save at the very end after all the credits. So, after Good Egg 2, you go to Honeyhive. Now, this game is really easy to practice, because everything is just right there in a completed file. So, after Good Egg 2, you go to Honeyhive 1. which will be the only thing in Honeyhive that you've unlocked. I'm skipping the cutscenes again. So here you do what's called the Cosmic Skip, or Cosmic Clone Skip. So you long jump over here. Again, long jumping is a very fast method of movement. You go to this rail, get a running start, and then long jump, spinning right before you land. And then you do this how you would normally do it if you didn't have the bee mushroom. Or if you didn't have the bee mushroom. And because there is another one right here. So you don't actually need to do landing cancel there. I just demonstrated, it does not go into first person there. You're able to just jump out of it. But you go over here, grabbing the bee mushroom, using the flower, landing right here, grabbing these star bits, you land on this one, jump up, and then use launch star. So here, you do landing cancel, go over here. Jumping and flying up actually makes it more efficient, or makes it a bit faster, so you could do that if you feel comfortable. It's not that difficult, but remember, if you hit the wall, you will change gravity. So right here, the order you get the star chips is this one. Go underneath the foot, you grab this one, go up, grab that one, this one, and finally this one. Make sure you lose the bee power-up, because you don't need any more. And then you go over here and initiate the conversation with Captain Toad. So Honeyhive 2, it will have the first actual skip I will demonstrate. However, this skip is, in my opinion, the easiest in the game. It takes absolutely no practice to do. So as soon as you land, you want to do a slope climb. So you long jump and then spin as soon as you walk onto it, and then you just keep spinning up and walking. If you fail that, it's no big deal. You can stand right here, do a backflip, spin, ground pound, hold down, or hold like the down end of the slope, and then as soon as you spin, you go up. So I'll demonstrate again. I'll demonstrate on the ground to show you like what it should look like if you're doing it on the ground. So you don't even need to do a ground pound. It's just you jump, hold forward, and then spin, and then immediately hold back. So holding forward, spin, and then go back. So again, I'll do it right here for you guys. Yep. And then once you make it up here, you do a triple jump, spin, and then you can get up here. You are able to do a wall jump off there if you don't make it. Long jump over here, another triple jump, and then wall jump, spin. And then here, you do a slope climb, backflip, wall jump, spin. Over here, you do a long jump right here, and then spin. And then you enter the launch star, a landing cancel, go over here, and you should be grabbing star bits. So right here, this is where the skip is. So you walk down here until you see these two piranha plants. You go in between them, do a backflip, wall jump, that spot specifically. And then you do a spin to change your momentum. And then homing ground pounds to finish off the bosses. I won't demonstrate me defeating the boss, but that is Honeyhive 2. Honeyhive 3 is simple enough. This you also do pretty much the normal way. You long jump over here. Again, long jumping is very fast. Right here, you do a long jump, nunchuck spin. Make sure you initiate the cutscene pretty much as early as possible, so it gives time for the launch star to actually work. Landing cancel. Grab B mushroom. And you make it to the planet as normal. So I will demonstrate this fight because it can be confusing. You just immediately fly, and then ground pound for the first phase. Second phase, you go to this flower right here, and then as soon as you see him again, you fly towards him, and ground pound. So with this part, you go to this flower, and again, as soon as you hear him, you over here, and then fly this way, and then you should be able to ground pound him. And then you get to the star as normal. So that means Honeyhive 3 is complete. After Honeyhive 3, you do Loopdeeloop. I will not demonstrate Loopdeeloop because it's just an auto-scroller. It's the same as you would always do it. So after Loopdeeloop, you go to Flipswitch. So again, because of the cycle, I will not skip the beginning cutscene for Flipswitch, because it will change the cycle. You will be unable to do it on a completely new file, so it is fine. So once you land, you walk forward to this one. Then you just follow how I do it. I did actually miss the cycle because I got hit. Long jump to land on this one. Go down. And then you could do a triple jump right here. And if you do a triple jump and you line it up correctly and time it right, you could spin to grab the star. So, finally, after Flipswitch, you go to Megaleg. So, Megaleg is the boss fight in Terrace. And there is a skip in it, but the skip is in the very beginning of the galaxy, like, before you even get to the main planet. So, again, I'll just skip the cutscenes. So, what you do is you walk forwards, and then as soon as you hit this line, you want to initiate a short jump, a full jump, and another full jump to do a triple jump. And then do a nunchuck spin while holding A, and as soon as you see the gravity shift, you do a ground pound. So as soon as you land here, you want to go on the south part of the planet, but you want to be holding right to land on the octagon that you see on the ground. So again, this is the Megaleg fight. First phase is easy enough. I like to land on him right here before he lifts his feet up, and then jump up. Then right here, you want to lure the bullet bill. As soon as the bullet bill target's on, you move back down. So with this part, you want to get the bullet bill again. You want to spin up and try to get him to hit the thing. That was a bad attempt. And just like that, you have defeated Terrace. So after that again, you long jump to grab the final star. And that is all of the first Terrace visit completed. You do have 2 more. You do go back to Terrace 2 more times in the route, though I will demonstrate those when they come. So the next video will be fountain only. But then after fountain, we will do kitchen. But along with kitchen, we will also do the Sweet Honeyhive C, Good Egg L. We will also do those, and then end it off with Airship Armada. After kitchen and Terrace revisit, we will do the fountain revisit, as well as all of bedroom. Then after bedroom is finished, we will do engine room. And then to finish it off, we will do the kitchen revisit, kitchen Luma, and the final Terrace revisit, and then end it off with Fate of the Universe. And if that video is short, if it is less than, 20 minutes long, I will also go over routing and the little things that you want to do. But yep, that is all for the Terrace part of this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. I will link the speedrun page for Super Mario Galaxy, the Google Doc for Luigi Any %, which is definitely worth a read. It explains some things a bit more in depth. This is mainly a video tutorial. I'll link the SMG Discord, and I will also put the world record run. However, the world record run is something I do recommend watching to see movement-wise, but for tricks, I do not actually recommend it because it uses a lot of advanced tricks, and it may confuse you. But yep, resources you should look at, speedrun page, and join the Discord. Yep, other than that, next video will be uploaded within the next week.